For hundreds of years, humanity has looked up at the moon, believing it to be nothing more than a quiet, lifeless rock drifting through the night sky. But what if that assumption is entirely wrong? What if the moon is actually concealing a monumental truth, that it might be an enormous ancient spacecraft? New and puzzling evidence has emerged, suggesting we may need to completely revise our understanding of Earth's closest celestial neighbor. Could it be that we've misunderstood the moon all along? This theory, if proven true, could represent one of the most astonishing discoveries ever made, the spaceship moon hypothesis. Picture yourself staring up at that familiar glowing orb, the moon, which has watched over humanity since the beginning of time. Its gentle radiance is a constant in our sky. But perhaps this seemingly ordinary satellite holds secrets beyond our comprehension. We've always been told that it's a natural satellite, just a large piece of rock orbiting Earth. But what if that's not entirely accurate? What if the moon is something far more unusual? According to some, it might not be natural at all. In fact, supporters of the spaceship moon hypothesis claim the moon could be an ancient alien vessel, purposefully placed in Earth's orbit for reasons unknown. This idea didn't emerge from the pages of science fiction. It was first put forward in 1970 by two Soviet researchers, Michael Vasin and Alexander Sherbakov. After studying the moon's oddities, they concluded that something wasn't adding up. Their theory suggested that an advanced alien civilization may have hollowed out the moon and repurposed it as a colossal spacecraft, potentially for observation or perhaps something even more mysterious. While it sounds outrageous, the moon's unique features give this theory a strange kind of plausibility. Take, for instance, the moon's orbit. Most natural satellites experience slight wobbles, but Earth's moon is locked in synchronous rotation, always showing us the same face. No matter where you are on the planet, you'll never see the moon's far side without the help of a spacecraft. Some attribute this to millions of years of tidal forces, but others argue that the precision is suspicious, almost as if it were placed deliberately. Could this alignment have been engineered? Then there's the issue of the moon's density. Compared to Earth's average density of 5.5 grams per cubic centimeter, the moon's is only about 3.3, while mainstream science explains this as the result of the moon's different internal composition. Some theorists push further. They suggest that the low density might be a sign the moon is hollow. During the Apollo missions, astronauts set off small explosions to measure seismic activity. The results were astounding. The moon rang like a bell for over an hour. This phenomenon has fueled suspicions that the moon might not be solid all the way through. A hollow interior would make such reverberations more likely. If that's true, who placed the moon there and why? The spaceship moon hypothesis proposes that extraterrestrials may have positioned the moon to monitor Earth. Some even suggest that alien observers have silently guided the course of human history, influencing civilizations from the shadows. Of course, mainstream scientists don't accept this idea. The most widely accepted theory is the giant impact hypothesis, which suggests a Mars-sized planet, Theia, collided with Earth billions of years ago. The debris from this impact eventually coalesced to form the moon. This theory is supported by significant geological data. Still, not everyone is convinced. If the moon is just the byproduct of a violent collision, why does it possess so many strange characteristics? Some argue that the numbers don't fully support the conventional narrative, leaving room for speculation. The moon remains an enigma. Even if the idea of it being an alien spacecraft sounds like a science fiction plot, the theory keeps resurfacing because something about the moon simply doesn't sit right with many observers. Whether natural or artificial, the moon is a constant presence, silently watching us as we study it in return. Over the decades, numerous unusual phenomena have been recorded on the moon: mysterious lights, unexplained seismic activity, and Odd surface formations. These lunar anomalies continue to puzzle scientists. Are they random occurrences, or could they be signs of something much larger, possibly hidden just beneath the surface? The moon has always fascinated humanity, casting its pale glow over generations. Yet strange phenomena have led some to question its true nature. These oddities have sparked imaginative theories and raised the possibility that the moon is more than just a rock in space. One of the most curious aspects is its seismic behavior. During the Apollo missions, astronauts left seismometers on the surface to monitor lunar activity. When spacecraft were deliberately crashed into the moon, the seismic reactions weren't normal tremors. The moon literally rang for extended periods. What could cause such an unusual reaction? This led to theories that the moon could be hollow or house an internal structure not yet understood. Some have even speculated that the moon was intentionally designed to resonate like a spacecraft might, explaining the prolonged vibrations. And seismic activity is only part of the mystery. There are bizarre surface features that raise eyebrows. For example, the Aristarchus crater is an especially bright and reflective area, which stands out starkly from the rest of the moon's surface. Its brightness is unlike anything else on the lunar landscape. Some believe it could be composed of materials left by a highly advanced civilization, possibly designed for a purpose yet to be discovered. Then there are structures like the so-called shard, a spire-like formation extending miles above the surface. Found in images taken by lunar probes, it looks nothing like a feature formed by natural forces. Some researchers believe it may be the remnants of an ancient alien structure. Could the moon have once been inhabited? Or was it built as a vessel, and later abandoned by its creators? The mysteries deepen when we consider the moon's magnetic properties, or lack thereof. Unlike Earth, which has a strong global magnetic field generated by its molten core, the moon lacks such a field. Yet strangely, there are isolated patches of magnetic activity on its surface. These localized fields don't match up with what scientists would expect from a natural body. One theory is that ancient asteroid impacts may have magnetized specific regions. Another suggests that the moon once had a global magnetic field that died out, leaving behind only fragments of magnetism. Still, these explanations don't fully account for everything. The moon's average density is lower than Earth's, again suggesting that something may be different inside. Could this be more proof that the moon is hollow or has been tampered with? Some theorists argue that it may have been placed in orbit intentionally, perhaps as an enormous spacecraft. Now dormant and forgotten. New technology is helping to uncover even more mysteries. Recently, a massive structure was detected deep beneath the moon's surface, a dense object more than 2 billion tons in mass, larger than Hawaii. Found on the far side of the moon, this bizarre feature defies easy explanation. While some suggest it's the remnant of an asteroid impact, others believe it could be something far more artificial, maybe even placed there deliberately. So, is the moon just a natural object or something entirely different? While scientists continue to investigate, every discovery seems to raise more questions than it answers. Whether we're dealing with unexplained vibrations, strange magnetic patterns, or mysterious underground structures, the evidence suggests that the moon is far from ordinary. Still, many experts offer logical explanations for these strange features. Mainstream science attributes the moon's unusual shapes, like the shard and tower-like structures, to volcanic activity. In its distant past, the moon experienced eruptions, and the cooling of molten rock may have formed bizarre geological features that have endured for eons. The seismic ringing of the moon can also be explained by its unique composition. Unlike Earth's fractured crust and molten interior, the moon is more rigid and dry. When seismic waves pass through it, they can travel farther without being dampened, causing the prolonged vibrations that sparked so much speculation. As for those magnetic anomalies, scientists believe they result from the moon's surface layer, the regolith, being constantly bombarded by solar winds and cosmic radiation. These forces create localized magnetic signatures, despite the absence of a global magnetic field. Additionally, regions of higher gravity, known as maskins, may be leftover concentrations of dense material from ancient impacts, not evidence of hidden machinery or alien design. Even so, the Moon's mysteries remain compelling. While the scientific consensus leans toward natural explanations, the speculation continues, especially as new nations enter the race for lunar exploration. China's space program, for example, has made incredible strides. Through its missions, it has achieved milestones like landing on the Moon's far side. And now, their latest discovery at the Moon's south pole has shocked the scientific world. This region, long suspected to contain ice deposits, has revealed more than just frozen water. Chinese scientists recently discovered a new mineral, tentatively named Shangite, that could reshape our understanding of how planets and moons form. This material may indicate previously unknown processes at work during the early solar system.